We've all, of course, been dealing with a big loss here at Local 12, the passing of meteorologist Tim Hedrick.
Well, the Food Hussy, our friend Heather, has her own way to honor Tim, and it's a tribute to the time he spent in Iowa before he came to Cincinnati. She's fixing an Iowa specialty today called Maid Rites, and we know that Gummer has had them because he lived in Iowa for a while, but Tim got his education in Iowa and worked in Iowa.
Iowa State meteorology program.
Right.
Yeah.
And Heather, for you, we should mention now, you're an Iowa girl, not an Iowa State girl.
This is kind of painful
You're
for
a Hawkeye,
me.
right?
I'm a Hawkeye. But luckily my boss went to Iowa State, so he loaned me some ISU gear.
It's really sweet of you to do this.
And for Tim, he was so beloved by everybody. And I never got the chance to meet him, but I felt like I knew him just seeing him all the time. And so I was like, how can I, just add a smile to the Friday?
Thank you.
And so I loaded up the Iowa State gear. I have the Cyhawk stocking cap on.
That's great.
That's awesome. Now, what is a Maid Rite?
We don't even know.
What is it?
None of us except John had heard of this before.
I lived in Davenport for 2 years, so I'm very familiar with this whole thing.
And a Maid Rite is to Iowa what a Skyline is to Cincinnati.
Okay.
So what it is it's a loose meat sandwich. So think of the Sloppy Joe without the sauce.
Okay.
Roseanne, when she had her show, she had a loose meat sandwich shop. So my husband, on the other hand, calls it a fall-apart burger.
Okay. That's cute.
Because they serve it with a spoon, and it kind of just falls apart when you eat it.
Okay.
But it's super simple. Again, on the Bob Herzog
Love the
scale.
super simple, I do.
So all you do is you brown ground beef, and then you add a myriad here of seasoning. So we've got beef bouillon with a little bit of water, brown sugar, Worcestershire sauce, apple cider vinegar, and then soy sauce, which I forgot at home. But I already put it in.
Yeah.
So you mix that into it's a very watery substance. And so once you brown your ground beef, you just pour that in, and then you basically just cook it off. So you want to cook the meat until the liquid is gone. And then it just absorbs all that good stuff.
Kind of looks like that,
and
right?
So then you get it there, and then the key to a Maid Rite, and this is, you can't get simple. So get the cheap buns.
It has to be the
Cheap
good
buns.
Cheap buns.
Cheap buns.
Okay.
Simple recipe, cheap buns.
This is something that can be huge on the west side.
Don't get the fancy.
Very
buns.
I can't believe it's not already.
Yeah.
right.
So maybe this starts the tradition.
Okay,
Bob.
let's do this.
I went with
man.
sliders because I know my morning team is always watching
I'm
what
going
they
to go ahead
eat.
and do these over here, okay?
Yes,
You've
we
got
are. Thank
ketchup
you.
on one
Yes.
side and mustard on the other side?
Well, and
that how
there's
you-
a place in Greenville, Ohio, which is about 2 hours away that I went to yesterday.
Oh, they
that
have 'em, right?
There's a Maid Rite, and they are of the camp that it's mustard only. I, from Iowa, am of the camp that ketchup and mustard
You gotta
is
have
fine.
both.
Okay.
The key is the onions, sort of like Skyline, and the pickle. You must have, I ate it once and I was like, this isn't quite right. And then I put pickles on it. I was like, I was missing the
I'll tell you,
pickle.
the places that make these things, they're on every corner. It's just like chili parlors here in Cincinnati.
I'm
They're
from a
everywhere.
town. I'm from a town of 3,000 people. 3,000. Tiny
John.
little
Thank you.
minuscule
Wanna
town.
take
one? Yeah.
And my best friend worked at the Maid Rite when she was in high school.
John?
So that's just what you do.
Now, if
I'll
you
have an honorary Maid Rite for Tim without the meat.
Oh, you just.
I know it's not actually. I'll have the pickle.
Do you know how bad I felt? I was like,
Do you want to get that one, Bob?
I'm making a
about me.
pickle and onion sandwich for Jen.
That's perfect. All right. This is for Tim.
So as you see, it does fall apart a little.
That's all right.
that's what it's supposed to do, though, right?
I was raised with wolves.
If it
Been
doesn't
18
fall
years
apart,
since
it's
I've had one
wrong.
of these.
Yay!
Go Gummer, go. What do you think?
That's good.
Yep.
Authentic?
That brings me back to being young and broke and living in a basement apartment with no windows.
That's what we do in Iowa. I lived in a basement apartment with no windows when I was there
What
too.
is
so.
Iowa like? I always think of everybody just being so pristine and shiny-faced and happy and
Well,
wholesome.
look at these two.
Look at this one.
It's one of the most highly educated states in the union.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
We have the best schools. Actually, a lot of anchors will train in Iowa because we have no accent, so we speak correctly. But Iowa's a great place. I do miss it a lot, and when I go home, every time I go home, it's funny because my best friend lives there, and every time I go home, I'm like, we need a Maid Rite and a pork tenderloin because those are the two things that Iowa.
things.
That's our big.
Okay,
thing.
now, do they have a rivalry like Skyline versus Gold Star?
No.
Okay,
it's all
the
Maid
same.
Rite.
You just made right.
Maid
That's
Rite
how we
all
do.
the time. Yeah,
Because
but it's a
I-
good little sandwich.
Iowans get along.
That's good.
Yeah, we don't fight like
But
the
no,
east side, the west side.
It's very much the same though when people come back here after they've been away. Like if I've got buddies who are out of town who come back into town, Skyline, we gotta go right
And
now.
Graders.
We gotta go to Graders. We gotta go. We gotta go to Roses. We gotta do it right now.
When I lived in North Carolina, in the local supermarket,
Start carrying frozen sky lamb.
It changed my life.
Like a taste of home.
Hey, no kidding, Heather. This was very,
Yeah,
very
it was
sweet of you
very
sweet.
to do this.
Thanks
so.
to my boss too for the Iowa State gear.
That's gotta
Thanks,
hurt you
boss.
hard.
I know it does. It makes me a little nauseous
Yep.
to have all this red on, but
You did
it's
it for
okay.
Tim.
Being a hot
You
guy.
did it for
For
Tim.
Tim, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
awesome.
he'd
Well, thank you.
appreciate
And
it.
we'll get this online. You'll be good to go. And if you haven't checked out Food Hussy's blog, make sure and do that as well. It's 8:40.